Lending money feels simple. Someone needs help. You help them. But the moment money changes hands, something invisible happens to the friendship. Before the loan, two friends stand on equal ground. After the loan, the balance quietly shifts. One person now owes, the other person now waits. And waiting can slowly turn into something else. Frustration. Alex's friend had borrowed money to fix their laptop. It made sense. Assignments, projects, deadlines. They all needed to be completed. His friend promised to repay it soon. A few days passed, then a week, then another. Alex wasn't worried yet. He trusted his friend. But slowly, something began to change. At first, the changes were subtle. Responses to messages took longer. Plans were being canceled. Conversations felt slightly shorter. Cut off. Nothing dramatic. Just small signals. Signals that something felt uncomfortable. Because when someone owes you money, every interaction becomes a reminder. One evening, Alex opened his phone and saw something unexpected. His friend had posted a photo, a new pair of headphones, a night out at the movies. Alex stared at the screen. A thought appeared immediately. If he can afford that, why can't he pay me back? This moment happens everywhere. Friends say they're broke, then post new purchases online, and it feels unfair. Then another situation appeared. One night the group ordered pizza. Someone said,
"Alex, can you pay first? We'll transfer you."
This happens everywhere. One person pays, and everyone promises to send their share. Some people pay immediately. Some forget. Some say they'll send it tomorrow. Tomorrow quietly becomes next week. The money isn't large, but the pattern is. There was another type of friend Alex noticed. The generous spender. The friend who buys snacks for everyone. Who always says,
"It's fine, don't worry about it."
But that same friend constantly forgets to repay people. Not because she's selfish, because she has no system. Money arrives. Money disappears. To them, saving feels impossible. At first glance, repaying someone back seems simple. If you owe money, you just repay it. But human behavior is rarely that simple. Because the moment someone owes money, three uncomfortable emotions appear. The first is guilt. Every time the person sees their friend, their brain quietly reminds them, you still owe them. That reminder creates pressure, and the brain has a simple strategy for pressure. Avoid it. The second emotion is shame. Admitting you cannot repay yet can feel like admitting failure. So instead of saying,
"I can't afford to repay you yet,"
people say something easier.
"I will have it soon."
Soon feels like the right response, even when there is no real timeline attached to soon. And the third emotion is mental justification. To reduce guilt, the brain quietly rewrites the story. Maybe the loan wasn't that big. Maybe The friend can afford to wait, they have plenty. Maybe. He doesn't mind, he's a good friend. These thoughts make the borrower feel better. But they also make repayment slower. There is another reason repayment is difficult. Humans are not naturally wired to save money. Our brains evolved to prioritize immediate rewards. Comfort today. Relief today. Enjoyment today. Saving requires something unusual. Self-control. Patience. Planning for a future that feels far away. Even many adults struggle with this, which is why parents worry. They worry their children may become too trusting, too generous, or quietly taken advantage of. Eventually, Alex realized something. Waiting longer would not solve the problem. So he sent a message.
Hey, just checking about the laptop money.
A simple sentence, but emotionally difficult. His friend replied quickly.
Oh yeah, I haven't forgotten. I'll send it soon.
Soon. A word with no deadline. And without deadlines, repayment quietly drifts. Most people handle this moment badly. They either stay silent or explode in frustration. But Alex chose something different.
Could we set a time to repay it? That would help.
No accusation, no anger, just clarity. Most people who delay repayment are not trying to hurt their friends. They are trying to escape discomfort. But avoiding the conversation only increases the tension. Money can strain friendships, but honesty and clear expectations can protect them. Because the hardest moment is not lending money. It is deciding what to do when someone never pays you back.